Alright, so welcome back to my Ayrton Senna driver career mode here on F124. It's round number 10 at Zandvoort, a track that I have never driven at before. Here are the standings. I can't do basic maths and work out what my leads are in the championship, so you can just do that yourself. We're looking to extend it today, as always, and without further ado, let's get into qualifying for the very first time on this track. I'm a bit nervous, but also excited. Let's go. Alright, so we have our first lap times in qualifying. A 1 minute 8.3 is extremely fast from Max Verstappen. That is very, very good. Of course, Aston Martin now have technically the quickest car on the grid. So 2.5 tenths back for Fernando Alonso. Lando Norris 4 tenths back in P4. Not awful. So I think we just have to aim for Lando's lap time. A 1 minute 8.69. That's what we're going for. Let's do this thing. Come on. As always, if you're enjoying this series, please consider liking the video. As always, I'm not asking you, I am telling you. That'd be much appreciated. Now, this is going to be very interesting because, like I said, I have never driven around this track before on this game. I have done, and this is certified, this is accurate. I have done 2 laps of this track on this game, and that is it. So, let's see how I get on. Of course, it's not like I've never driven here before. I did it on F123. Now, I don't know how much hot lap I'm going to use, or sorry, overtake, I mean. I'll go to about 70, and here we go into turn numero uno. And, oh, that is very sluggish on the exit. I mean, that didn't feel too great, to be honest. Right on the curb, brake a little bit early, probably, I don't know. Get a good exit. Oh, that was not a good exit. Sector 1 is a 24.3 by Yuki Tsunoda. I'm going to go and put in a... Oh, wow. 24.1. Okay, it doesn't really mean anything because it is Yuki Tsunoda after all. In a much slower car. Almost flat through there. Get on the curb. Nice. Get the exit. That felt pretty good. Oh, I've turned in too early there. That's what I've done. Okay, still not awful. Sector 2 coming through. I'm now 6 tenths of a second up on Yuki Tsunoda. Again, that doesn't mean anything. This lap has felt very unclean, I think is the appropriate term. Into the final corner. Well, actually, technically it isn't the final corner. This is. And I've got a lot of overtake I can use now to just unleash it down the straight. And I probably could have used a lot more during that lap. So we crossed the line. And actually, that is a nice lap time, to be honest. 1 minute 8.6. Yeah, it's going to net us a P3. 3 tenths behind Verstappen, mind you, but P3 is pretty good. And what I will say is that those 2 laps I did was before I've done this, was figuring out the difficulty I should run at this track. So I went in a McLaren at this track, and my best lap time was a 1 minute 10 dead. So the fact that I'm 1.4 seconds up on that is pretty wild. But anyway, back to the garage. You know how it is. We put some new tyres on, we refuel the car, and we go again. Alright, here we go then. My final hot lap of qualifying. We are about 3 tenths away from Verstappen, although he is probably going to improve. So that's the kind of time that we need to be finding. And also, I now know that I can use a bit more overtake on these laps. I'm still going to go to about 70. Actually, I'll go a bit less, about 68. And here we go, into turn 1. A little bit early on the brakes, actually hit the apex of the corner. And I've had a massive snap of oversteer, and that is probably my lap time already in the bin. Brilliant. You know what? I'm feeling dangerous. I'm going flat through this next corner. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that works fine. Brilliant. And then I'm also going to go flat through here because why not? Here we go. Bosh. Love that. And it still just isn't enough. Like, yeah, that oversteer at the start of this lap has just completely ruined everything. I'm definitely not going to improve at this point, although I am gaining quite a lot into the semi-penultimate corner. Found a little bit more time. Overtake early. Go on. Go on. Way! I think I am still going to stay in the same position that I was in, which was P5. No, it's P4! Okay, that lap was obviously quite stinky, but I managed to find an extra little bit, like, what, 20 milliseconds, and get ahead of Carlos Sainz by 3 milliseconds. That was actually crucial, my goodness. And for the first time, maybe ever, if it isn't ever, definitely like the second or third time, Lando Norris has out-qualified me by just 7 milliseconds, which is quite annoying because obviously 7 milliseconds on that lap was more than findable. If I didn't have that mistake, I would have gone about 2 to 3 tenths quicker. I might have even got on the front row. But P4 definitely isn't the end of the world. We can head to the race, feeling confident, car's quick, feels quick, just made a silly mistake. Grand Prix time, let's go. Welcome to Grand Prix Sunday, Formula 1 Dutch Grand Prix, no sponsorships, don't need any of that, and that's actually quite nice. I'm not entirely sure what the strategy is going to be today. Let's have a butcher's. What's it going to be? It's going to be a soft tyre. Okay, that's quite fun. You usually don't see the soft tyre, although recently I've been seeing it a lot more often. Tyre wear, about 47, that's generally not bad. Depending on the wear, the undercut is obviously doable, so is the overcut. But I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I think we're ready for a potentially thrilling Dutch Grand Prix. We're starting P4, Lando Norris P3. Hopefully, if there is a case where Verstappen clears off into the distance, which is entirely possible, you know, home Grand Prix and all that, we can at least score some very good Constructors' points being P4 and P3. So, let's do this thing. Dutch Grand Prix time, my first ever race around here. I'm very excited, and we are off, and that is not a bad start, to be honest, although there is plenty of wheel spin. And who is that? The Ferrari of Carlos Sainz already making moves. I'm going to try and push him a bit wide so I can keep the place that I have done. So the top 4... Wait, no! I was about to say the top 4 stay the same. Fernando Alonso gets Max Verstappen off the line. That is a potentially huge overtake by Fernando Alonso, who isn't even remotely in this title fight for now. Okay, thank you very much, Fernando. I appreciate that one. That's very good. I have no idea how fast I can actually drive around here. Of course, the car is now fueled, therefore it's a lot heavier. You right, Lando? How you doing, geezer? I wonder what my pace is going to be like. I am clueless. I have no idea how slow or quick I'm going to be. We'll just have to find out. But, you know, opening lap, going pretty well. Now, I wouldn't entirely mind if Lando Norris does what he did in real life, which is go and clear off and win by, like, 22 seconds. That wouldn't be so bad. If he could do that, that would be great. Rubber toe, now isn't the time. Thank you very much, mate. DRS is now enabled. Now, the DRS around here is pretty redundant. It doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, this straight is just way too small, and the other one, I don't know, you just don't get, like, that speed advantage quick enough, so I don't think the DRS will mean too much, especially at the moment when we're all sort of stuck in a DRS train, but the pace doesn't seem awful, to be honest. I am struggling on that penultimate corner, and I definitely have to be careful of Carlos Sainz down this straight, but I should have decent straight line speed. Max Verstappen, go for the move, the cheeky bugger! Oh, has he got it done? Yes, he has. Before the straight, as I'm saying the DRS is useless, Max Verstappen takes the lead, and that is exactly what I don't want to see. I need to hope that Fernando Alonso can do a bit of a comeback and get him down the straight on the next lap, but that is bad. Meanwhile, I'm just stuck behind Lando, we're just all stuck at the moment in the top 5. We are sort of gapping Oscar Piastri, though, but he is hanging on slightly. He is still in that DRS. Right, it's been a few laps. We're now on lap number 6 into the final sector, and as you can see, it's all staying relatively the same. Verstappen is starting to pull away by just a little bit, although Fernando Alonso is still within a second. Lando Norris, you know, still hanging in there. I am really bad at that penultimate corner. I just, for some reason, can't do it. And us 5 have sort of just ditched the rest. As you can see, Stroll in P6, 2.5 seconds behind, although I am starting to lose some lap time to the drivers ahead, and I am struggling to close back up again. We are actually not stopping until lap 12, so still quite a while to try and stick with these lot, but it is definitely becoming relatively difficult. I'm getting a bit loosey-goosey. Oh! Oh! Massive lock-up from Max Verstappen into turn 1! Oh, what a huge mistake! Oh my goodness, out of nowhere, Verstappen, looking comfortable at the front, has gone from P1 to P4, and is now behind me. Wow, what a moment that could be. That is insane. I was not expecting Verstappen to make that kind of mess up, but look at him. He's now behind me, which isn't the greatest of things. I wouldn't really want him behind me, although that does open up opportunities for the McLaren F1 team, because now Lando is right up Fernando's arse. Maybe he can go for a move into turn 1, or even now. And I'm just going to hard defend against Verstappen, because this could be big for the constructors. I think Lando today is just, at the moment, the better driver, slightly. I'd rather him try and win than me trying to disrupt him, if you know what I mean. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still beating Verstappen, so that's all that matters, really. Here he goes, Lando Norris on the move to take the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. There he goes, round turn 1, and he has got the place. Well done. Great move. That's what you want to see from Lando. You just don't see that from him enough. On the move, in P1. Like, whoa! That's my first massive snap of oversteer this whole race, but it wasn't too bad. Yes! Okay, now I need to try and get past Alonso, which, to be fair, he's looking very slow. Alright, come on, Lando. I need you to have a really strong lap here and clear Alonso by a second, because then he won't have that DRS and I can make the move, because as long as Alonso's got DRS, I'm not getting by. Simple as. Okay, what even is that objective? What do you mean overtake Norris before lap 14? What does that even mean? How? There's a car in the way, mate. Like, what? These objectives are so weird and just don't make any sense. Alright, Lando has slowed up massively now. And he's, as you can see, right in front of Alonso, which means my chances of getting past him are now probably next to 0, to be honest, and that isn't ideal. Pit window is officially open. It is time to make my scheduled pit stop. I don't think I'm going to worry about, you know, undercuts and overcuts. I'm just going to stop on this lap and just hope I can undercut, I guess. I mean, obviously Lando isn't coming in. He's going to be out for an extra lap, which might actually be a bad thing, to be honest. I wish, like, I don't understand why in this game, the driver, like, it doesn't matter whether you're behind or in front, you always get personal preference, as in, like, I'm on the better strategy, even though Lando out-qualified me and is ahead of me, but whatever. Alright, it's time to go in the pits, and so is Alonso and Verstappen. So, Lando Norris, you have got quite the task ahead of you, lad. You need to put in the best lap of your Formula 1 career if you want any chance of staying ahead of us three. Now, who's at the better pit stop? It is going to be me, and... oh my goodness. Well, there's no longer faffing about trying to get past Fernando Alonso. Okay, brilliant. Fernando Alonso has what? Pit stop issues? I have no idea. And I've somehow got ahead of him. Verstappen is not even in my rearview mirror anymore. Oh my goodness. What has just occurred here at Zandvoort? Verstappen is now 3.5 seconds back. That is insane. And now... there's a very realistic chance that me, Alonso, and maybe not Verstappen now, but definitely me and Alonso can undercut Lando, which means I'll be in P1. Alright, Lando's in, and I've got to be very careful of Alonso through here. There is Lando. He's been done by Sainz in the pits. Fernando Alonso goes for the move, and he's got it done. Oh, it's all falling apart, but then he locks up on the inside. Who's that? It's Carlos Sainz. Oh, my goodness, it's all kicking off. So somehow, Lando Norris has lost the place to Sainz in the pits. Fernando goes for a move on me. Locks up. I make it back through. So now, Lando's dropped down to 4th. Wow. That is incredible. Now, these medium tyres are really, really poor at the moment. Hang on, Fernando Alonso, what is this? I've never seen a move down here before. Surely not. We're not allowing that round here. Yeah, this car's really bad now. I'm getting chronic oversteer, which I still don't understand. It happens in every car. So on old softs, I have no oversteer and good stability. On fresh mediums, I'm sliding all around the place. It doesn't really make much sense. But here's Alonso. I can't really do anything to defend from him. Carlos Sainz going for it as well. I am going to go around the outside to try and fight him, but I don't know if I can, really. On the exit, we are still wheel to wheel into turn number 2. Outside line for Senna. Good bit of racing there. And I'm somehow still in the lead. Brilliant. Alright, Alonso overtake attempt number 3 at... okay. Honestly, I thought I was going to put up a bit more of a fight than that, but okay. Fernando Alonso takes the lead. Not ideal, to be honest. Although, at least I could say it's a car difference. The Aston Martin is a lot better than the McLaren right now. I'm going to try to stick with him. You never know. DRS down the main straight on the next lap. What kind of power can I unleash? I have no idea. I keep going on the grass on the entry of this corner, and it is completely ruining me. I need to try and stop, but I just can't. That's the thing about this track, it is just constant. It doesn't stop attacking you. You barely get up, you get like a 10-second break maximum, then it's just corner, 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 corner. And they're all different speeds as well. There's high speed, there's medium speed, there's low speed, it's nuts. Anyway, once again, I messed up that penultimate corner. I don't know why I can't do it. I just keep missing the apex and going wide. Now, do I have the straight line speed? I think I do. Here we go. Down the inside. He thought I was going to go to the outside. I'm going to the inside. And he brakes later than me. That's what he's done there. Okay, brilliant. Lovely. All right, coming in, Alonso. Round number 2. Let's have you, mate. So this time, I'm going to go to the outside. Late on the brakes, swing around, and before we even get to the end of the corner, Ayrton Senna retakes the lead. Let's go. Good move. Well done, me. Oh, I've gone off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Nelly. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. That's my first mistake this whole race. Verstappen clots into me. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, God. That was such a stupid... who is that? What is going on? Fernando Alonso goes off. And this has suddenly played astronomically beautifully into Lando Norris's hands. All of a sudden, I make such a rookie mistake. And there is a safety car because of Alonso's spin. And he is stuck in the gravel. Oh my goodness. What has just happened in these last couple of seconds? So I make a horrible mistake, go off, drop from P1 to P5 behind Verstappen, and then Alonso spins in the gravel, drops from, I don't even know what, P2 to like last, and he has managed to get out the gravel. Wow. Absolute chaos. And now we have a safety car to finish this race. Okay, brilliant. Right, I was in this position before, in P4, the order's a little bit different, but what is similar... Wait, no, I was P3 before, wasn't I? No, I've got that all wrong. Anyway, I have a plan. My plan is very simple. I want to get past Verstappen down the straight when the safety car comes back in, and then I want to help Lando Norris win this race by holding Verstappen back and then just letting Lando give it full beans to get past Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, by the way, was running P5 for most of this race. Now finds himself in a winning position. Unreal. Alright, a safety car is coming in, which means we are going to get about 5 laps of running until the checker. And here we go. Who's going to go first? Well, obviously Sainz. Right, when's he going to go? You just don't know with the AI, to be honest. Any second now. As soon as that safety car boxes, Sainz is going to give it the beans. I reckon it's going to be about now. Go. He's not going. He's gone. At the safety car line, he is gone. And I'm already next to Verstappen, but I can't pass. Oh, poo! I could have actually had him there, but obviously you can't pass before the start-finish line. Oh, that's really annoying. And now I've actually lost a load of time to him. Ah, crap baskets. And for some reason, I don't know why, my car is now incredibly slow. I can barely turn around these corners now. Look how slow I am round these corners. It's really bad. Tyre wear, not bad at all. Oh, it's all gone wrong. I've already dropped out of a second from Verstappen. My glorious plan has just gone to poo in like milliseconds. Also, Lando Norris struggling to keep Sainz back. Sorry, Verstappen back. Wrong one. And it's not looking too good for us at all. And we have a yellow flag in Sector 3. I believe it's one of the Mercedes. Actually, no, I think that's a Sauber at the back. So we're not too interested in that. And yeah, this is all falling to pieces rather quickly. Actually, no, it wasn't even that. It's one of the RBs, not even one of the Saubers. Okay. Verstappen is now 1.2 ahead, and I just cannot catch up. This car, I don't know what's happened to it, but yeah, the oversteer, the understeer, just being slow is, yeah, really taking an impact. And now, I'm definitely not safe from Leclerc or anyone else behind. I don't even have that much ERS either. And, yeah, this is very bad all of a sudden. At least Lando's managed to catch up to Sainz a little bit, so maybe he can, like, you know, go for a little bit of a challenge, but yeah, this is shit, basically. That's it rounded up. Here is Charles Leclerc. For some reason, I keep driving on the grass. I'm literally driving like a drunk driver at the moment. Leclerc goes through, Stroll on the inside, and there's nothing I can do. My car is so bad, and I don't know why. After the safety car restart, it has just fallen to absolute pieces. I can barely drive in a straight line anymore. And also my battery has just gone to pieces as well. I can't even, like, hold any recharge whatsoever. Crying out loud. Alright, can I even mount a challenge on Leclerc? I see someone up there. I think that's Lando Norris going for the lead, and I think he's done it. Yes, he has. Lando Norris takes the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. That is potentially massive. But for me, it's just still going horribly wrong, to be honest. And I don't know how it's happened, but Norris has now lost the lead. I genuinely don't know where he's done that, because turn 1 is literally the only place you can overtake around here, but whatever. Who cares about Lando at this point? I'm in P5 and really struggling. I think what I'm going to have to do, as we now enter the final lap of this race, Lando Norris going for a move around the outside, fighting with Sainz. I don't know what's going on up there. I think Lando might have got it. Lando has indeed got it on the final lap of the race. That is massive. Here is Leclerc. I don't think I can get by, to be honest. I'm going to, like, just use everything I've got. All my overtake, all of my hot lap, and just hope that I can do something. But I don't know what's happened this race. I have been driving so incredibly well throughout this entire race, and then since the safety car restart, I've just fallen to absolute pieces. I can barely drive in a straight line at this stage. Alright, this is it. My final chance to get past Leclerc, and I am just nowhere near. Brilliant. Lando Norris still leads. Is it going to be his first win of this whole career mode? I think it is, and honestly, if I saved up ERS, there's a chance I could get him on the line, but Lando Norris... Wait, no! Who won? Who won? I just saw them going wheel to wheel over the line. Who just won? Lando might have just lost it on the line, you know. Oh, I don't know. But we finished P5 and I am so disappointed. I am utterly distraught, to be honest. And since the McLaren fans? They're not fans. The workers. And there it is. I was going to say, because they're cheering, it means Lando has won. And he has. Fair play, Lando. Great drive, really. He's been good all weekend long. For the first time in this whole series, Lando's actually done something. I think he's had like a couple of P2s and that's about it. And there he is, taking his first win, I think, of this whole career mode. We are 1.5 seasons in with, like, you know, almost the best car, and he's done it. Well done, Lando. For me, though, it's not been a positive day at the office at all, to be honest. As you can see, P5, and I just don't know what happened, to be honest. I mean, the safety car restart was very stinky. I definitely could have had Verstappen if I was a bit further back, because obviously you're not allowed to overtake before the start-finish line. If I actually waited and then gassed it, I probably could have got past Verstappen, and who would have known what could have happened then? I would have been, you know, P3, and that could have been a world of difference. But great day for the team, really. I mean, we score 35 points. Red Bull only scores 17. Actually, no, 18, because... yeah, 17, because Sergio Perez Stinker finishes in P10. So the standings now look like this. I do lead, but my championship lead has been brought down. Verstappen has gained 6 points on me today, so it goes from 48 to 42. Still a very good lead, especially since there's only like 6 or 7 races left. Actually, no, I think there's 6 races left, so yeah, not too bad. Lando, though, on the move. I believe he was about here before. I think he was in P9, in front of Hamilton, I think. Wait, no. No, it would have been here in P10. Because of that win, he now moves up to P6 in the drivers with 81 points. 3 points off Stroll. How is Stroll there? We have no idea. He's miles ahead of Alonso. No clue how that happened, but yeah. Lando, making some ground up. 20 points off you. You know, 27 points off you. A top 3 is definitely still doable. The constructors will look like this. Our lead definitely extends by some distance now to 44 points. And yeah, not a great day for me. It was looking good. I made that mistake in qualifying, finished 4th, could have got a front row in quali. In the race, looking good, had the pace, was leading for quite a while, but a very good race nonetheless. You know, a very, very good race. It was always, you know, between the top 5 who was going to win. One of them spun off. I made a mistake. Sainz went from 5th to 1st. Lando took the win. A great race all round. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like I said earlier, please like the video. It helps out massively. And that's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you not next time. Goodbye!